Can this controller take out 3 GoreBox challenges? I have written down the challenges for me to do with this controller, but before that, let me introduce to you
the 𝐆𝐚𝐸 G7HE, which will be the controller that I'm going to be using. The brand of the controller, 𝐆𝐚𝐸, actually contacted me for a collaboration, and of course, the smart person that I am accepted the chance. This controller has served me a really good time. Why? Mainly because of the layout. I really prefer the Xbox layout other than PlayStation because of the shape and the location of the joystick. It just makes sense. Other than that, the internals. This controller has mechanical buttons. The sounds that you've been hearing from those loud, clicky keyboards have been migrated to these tiny buttons. Pretty cool, isn't it? And this controller has 1000 Hz polling rate, and that means it will report its position 1000 times every second, which means this controller will have you in for really smooth movement, whether it for casual gaming or competitive gaming. And this thing will never get joystick drift because it uses Hall effect joysticks, which uses magnets as one of its components. Oh, did I mention that this thing has its own app? The 𝐆𝐚𝐸 Nexus will let you customize your controller to your own liking. This specific controller has 2 buttons in the back, which has no use unless you set it to do stuff, in which you are able to do only from the app. If you're really into competitive gaming, you can turn on this setting called hair trigger through the app, which makes the trigger instantly detects presses without the need to put too much pressure. And I'd like to mention that since GoreBox is going to be released in consoles, it's the perfect time to buy a brand new controller if you haven't got one. Or if you want to try something new, you can use this controller with Xbox and PC. But the only downside is that it uses cables instead of a wireless dongle, which could be a deal breaker to some people. Every single peripherals in my setup, including mouse, keyboard, and my old controller, is all wireless. So having this controller breaks the aesthetic. My experience with this controller is really satisfying. I've tested it on games like FIFA.
He's in here. And it's 2 for him today.
And the mechanical buttons really do feel like an upgrade. It doesn't feel as mushy like the official Xbox controller. The 1000 Hz polling rate also makes a real difference. I can feel no delay at all, so it is really smooth. So if this product makes you interested, check out the link down the description to get one for yourself.
Let's take this thing to challenge 1, which is to do a trick shot. Now I won't be doing a really cool trick shot that'll make you jump out of your chair or anything because, well, I'm not that good in controller. But anyways.
You need to leave!
Shots after shots after shots. I couldn't do it and I was about to give up until this happened. Okay, hey, that was close enough. I mean, it is pretty decent considering that controller support for this game is really whack. Now let's head on to the next challenge. It's simple really. All I have to do is complete a mission and somehow I screwed up. But no worries anyways, I eventually completed the challenge with this very good session of a gunfight.
Another one.
Easy.
That was fast. I'm definitely improving with this controller. So anyways, let's see what the next challenge is. Oh well, have fun seeing me getting taught, I guess.